I doing? What am I doing? There we go.
I've got to be honest, I got a bit lazy with books since I bought myself a tablet, and now I've got sort of 3 different book readers on my one tablet, and reading all the electronic versions of the books. But I've also started carrying around at least one paper book. I've got some books that I've carried around. I've had for years and years and years, decades in some cases, and I haven't read them in years because I've just totally started switching over to electronic versions. And it's been great pulling these books back out and reading them again.
Yeah, that can be nice.
Yeah, some old E&M Banks science fiction novels that I actually bought the year I left school, which was quite a long time ago.
I'm fairly. I was just the way you said.
It's okay.
Which was super funny.
I'm fairly certain I bought that particular book before a lot of the people in the chat were born. And I haven't read it in 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
But it was a good enough book that I was quite happy to carry it around with me all the time I was moving in those 10, 15 years. And it's very nice picking it up again.
Yeah, I started reading like actual hard copy books again, and it's been nice. I read what did I read? I read Ready Player One, which was enjoyable. And then I read Lolita, which made me feel filthy, but I'd always wanted to read it. So now I have.
Yeah.
And it was actually very good, but it just makes you feel creepy.
Yeah, I would agree with that. When I first read it, I was expecting titillation. I was expecting some sort of porn.
Yeah.
And that's just not in the story.
Yeah. It's very abstract.
Yeah, and she is actually Lolita herself is a very, very manipulating, a sociopathic young lady who, twists things just as much as everyone else in the story does. To be totally honest with you.
Yeah. Well, I remember one of the pull quotes on the copy I have said, "Possibly this century's only real love story." And I remember that and thinking, what? But then you read it and you're like, oh my god, he really is in love with her.
Oh yeah, absolutely, totally and blindingly, but in a Romeo and Juliet sense.
Yeah, it's bizarre how that kind of. It's an interesting read, and it's very well written, and you learn a lot of new words for it, like telestic. I was like, telestic, I know a new word now. But yeah. Oh, and now I'm reading Wives and Daughters. So that's basically like reading Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
I won't complain about that. It's good. I want to say it's like 700 something pages. I've only been reading it for a few days, and I'm over halfway through it. So
it's captured your attention by the sounds of it.
A little bit. But it's one of the Barnes & Noble Classics copies.
Yeah.
Right now, my goal is to pick up. They have Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, and I have not read that, and I want to.
No, I think you're absolutely right, and I love, and I really, really love the sort of the smell of books, the sensation of books, and it's one of the reasons why. One of my dream jobs is one that I'd never be able to do, which is run a second-hand bookshop. Because as soon as someone left the shop with that second-hand book they bought, I would instantly feel the loss of it, and then just basically have to chase them down the street and wrestle the book back out of their hands. And I think after the second or third caution from the police, it'd probably be going badly for me.
Sacred cave.
There's a store around here where you can get just tons and tons and tons of old paperbacks, not even really quality quote-unquote paperbacks. Just sometimes just really silly, fun Harlequin novel type things. Who am I aiming at? Come on, let me aim at you.
No. We want to look at that rock. That yellow stuff on the rock is really, really interesting. Well, by the sounds of it, about half the chat is consisting of bibliophiles, which sounds a bit rude when you say it out loud.
Wow, my timing on this is off. It's been a little while. Let's go get this. Oh shit. You shitlord. I mean, what a jerk.
No, I think we're going to have to give up any pretense of that right now.
Well, these mobs can infuriate you. I love how I call them mobs.
What you got to do here, okay? If you want to start swearing, just do sort of the whole Scottish thing and start going to your tube, you complete tube.
Yeah.
It sounds rude, it sounds offensive, but nobody really knows what it means.
My friends.
Yeah, one night Laura was like, tell Kenny I called him a tube, and I was like, a tube? And she was like, yeah. Do you know what that means? I was like, I'm guessing it means a dick. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. Okay, we're already up to 261 teeth. Boy, these lag spikes are killing me.
Which, by some strange coincidence, is why I'm expecting to happen every time I use this accent, but...
Last time I played through this, I actually looked up where all the snouts are, because I'd missed so many on my first time through. And I'm gonna guess I'm gonna miss a ton of them this time through. And I'll have to go back through the levels and get them.
It's a good excuse. It's a good excuse to do that New Game Plus thing, isn't it?
Oh my god, it's so fun. You would not believe how powerful you feel. It's ridiculous. Okay, oh, this area sucks. Oh, this one sucks.
Great. Alice Little meets Rambo.
Come on. Because they just keep spawning.
Oh, how very nice.
Yeah, this is an infinite spawn point for them, so I just gotta kind of try to, like, stay alive, stay out of their way, and then get over here.
In my version of
frames.
in my version of Alice in Wonderland, they have this part called Poems from Wonderland, and they make no sense whatsoever, but they are from Wonderland. Well, the only thing I can say to that was, "'Twas brillig, and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wabe." Jabberwocky, great poem. Makes no sense whatsoever, but great poem.
Oh fuck! Thought I was gonna make it in time. Oh come on! That did not hit me. Shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I gotta be honest, if it was nonsense poems, this is really going to surprise people. It was nonsense poems that actually got me into poetry to start off with. And I clearly don't sound like the sort of person that likes nonsense, I know, but I do. You know,
yeah.
It really does go against the accountant in my soul, but fortunately I don't listen to him very often, so that's quite alright.
Yeah,
But,
well, that's the way to go.
You know, that's one of the first poems I ever read, aged 5, was from Spike Milligan, which is, "You must never bathe in an Irish stew, for it is a most illogical thing to do. But if you persist against my reasoning, do not fail to add the appropriate seasoning." I mean, certainly, I've got to be honest with you, to a 5-year-old, that's comedy gold.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
My mother, little knowing what she was letting herself in for, actually bought me this this very, very slim book of poems from Spike Milligan.
Yeah.
And then spent the next 5 years listening to wonderful, wonderful ditties along the lines of string is a very important thing. Rope is thicker, but string is quicker.
I think I've heard you say that before.
I probably have.
Well, it's fun.
Yeah. It's Spike Milligan is. I've long admired the guy. I really have. When he died, he arranged for his tombstone to read, "I told you I was ill."
Which is pretty great.
Yes.
Super funny. Was he actually ill, or did he die of old age?
He was ill, but I think that's totally irrelevant.
Yeah.
He once advertised in Private Eye for an old woman with a weak heart, looking for friendship and romance. Great guy.
I gotta stop for 1 second. I'm not gonna stop. I just gotta. Kenny texted me. Let's see.
I did love the camera angle at the start there. You know, basically when you're sort of almost looking up her skirt from behind. It was very Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's like this weird variety of fan service
Yeah.
that I'm genuinely baffled by. It's like, I don't know. Ooh, healing.
It's a little bit odd. I've got to be honest with you. It's sort of we're going to talk about child abuse, but we're going to throw in panty shots.
Yeah.
Slightly odd.
Which says something about game design in general that we're not allowed to talk about because people get mad.
Yes.
I'm a
But
cranky old lady, so I talk about whatever I want.
I don't care. The game design industry made Honey Pop. They deserve every single piece of criticism they get.
Don't think I can hit that from here. Oh.
We have faith in you.
Good.
He says after you've actually done it.
I appreciate it. Alright, so where am I going? Where am I going? Let's think about this. Well, we want to get back up. I may have gone too far. No, I can do it.
You can do it.
Woo! Oh no, that's pretty far. Nope.
Oh, bad
Maybe
luck.
I haven't passed the death barrier though. Let's see. Hey. I didn't pass the death barrier. Sid is at my feet right now, giving me this plaintive look. What turned? What was it that turned? There must be a secret. Yep, there they are.
Yeah, there's one thing you need to learn about this game is if the jump looks impossible, there's probably an invisible platform somewhere.
I'm surprised that I forgot that. That's sad. So that goes up.
Very fast.
It has a tooth. We want the tooth. Oh, it tried What's that latest comment say about the version of Alice?
That was what I was talking about earlier about the poems in Wonderland.
Derp. See, this is me being bad at thinking. I'm terrible at thinking.
No, it's overrated.
No, it's something I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do. People expect it.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain the last time I checked you were female and you're not supposed to do it because your brain's overheat.
Yep. Educating a woman is like pouring water into a shoe. The water
Yes.
runs out and you ruin the shoe.
And once again, I'm so glad that I live on the other side of the Atlantic and you can't beat me for that statement.
No, Scott makes those sort of jokes all the time, even though he knows. And they don't make me mad because I know under no circumstances does he mean them. Like a lot of our friends will make these sort of hipster sexist jokes, which I let them know that, you know, hipster sexism isn't actually a thing necessarily because it's still sexism. And I'm like, but whatever, you do you.
Yeah. And you do it by subtly ripping their leg off and beating them with it, don't you?
Yeah, it doesn't even like really make me mad, but sometimes we'll joke. I'll mess up in Netrunner or something, and he'll be like, "It's because you're a woman. All that blood flowing to your baby center. It's not your fault." Which is actually a quote from Parks and Recreation, which I love, and everyone should watch. It's telling me to go this way.
Yes. Well, one day I will get round to watching that.
Yeah, it's super good. The first season is terrible, but it's only 6 episodes long. So either read a synopsis or just plow your way through, because they're only 22-minute episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first season is not good. Ooh. Okay, there was a wall there. But you get to see Chris Pratt before he became, like, you know, Chris Pratt.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
He says, have no idea who Chris Pratt was, even before he became Chris Pratt.
He played Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy. And he is in Jurassic World. There's
2 films, neither of which I've got around to seeing yet.
I haven't seen either of them, actually. My friends are all kind of irritated that I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm like, I don't go to the movie theater. We are going to the movie theater to see this romantic comedy that Amy Schumer is in, because we like Amy Schumer. And it seems like it's going to be a pretty atypical romantic comedy, and it'll probably be funny, because she's funny. But you never know. But I have free movie tickets, so if it sucks, well, you know, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, free movie tickets does make it easier.
Yeah.
Jessica Holly, I don't think you want to admit that on this chat, okay? Yeah, you don't want to admit that.
Did you get past the first season? I'm actually not going to ask that. I hate when people go, did you do this? Did you do that? I really love it. As the series goes on, it just becomes more and more heartwarming to me. But yeah, I'm not one of those people who's going to get angry. Simon and Laura don't love 30 Rock, and I mean, that would be a game changer a few years ago, but that's not me anymore.
I got to be honest with you, I don't really need to watch 30 Rock because I basically had the entire plot line explained to me.
But 30 Rock's amazing. Oh boy, that was...
Oh, 1 pixel out. Well, hey.
That was legit close. I love these parts of the game with the fire. Love.
The artwork is great.
Yeah. The game is very, very fun. It's just like when you're in it, there are these little annoyances and you're like, yeah, I hate you. I hate you so much. But then you get over it. That passes.
Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy VII, which is the first game I ever rage quit. It's a really, really, really good game, right up to the point where there's this one bit that you have to start joining this parade. You get mistaken for a Shinra soldier. And you've got to remember these button combinations to do these various weapon actions, port arms, whatever. And I kept on forgetting what they were. But the problem was, if you don't do it right, they just make you do it again. And again. And again. And again.
There's no time at all.
Yeah. Yes, I can survive the passage of time. Oh, these fuckers, though. Go away. Go away.
Generally, if I can't get past the first few episodes of something, I don't watch it. I totally agree with you, Jessica Holly.
Yeah, I understand that. Like I said, my thing about Parks and Rec is like, a lot of people I know they were like, oh yeah, no, it's really, really good. And I did not like the first season very much. And the funny thing is that the first 6 episodes, that first season is just really not good. It has a completely different tone. So like when you go on to season 2, everybody's more likable, it's not as depressing, and it becomes this show that just really literally just lifts me out of depression.
Well, this explains a lot of things. This explains the reason why Netflix keeps on deleting the first series of everything.
Is that what the Netflix does?
Yes.
Because like ours doesn't usually do that.
Well, you got to bear in mind that this is the British Netflix, which is the poorer cousin of the American one.
They're expanding to
Yes,
a few other places
but-
now.
Yeah, they seem to be making space for it by deleting the first series of everything.
Lame. No, we
Yes, very.
our selection's enormous, so yours eventually will be. I think it's obviously it's about copyright stuff too, and licensing and all that fun junk. Oh, I can't go back through that way. Oh, I can. Whee! Stuck on terrain.
Actually, I do find it very frustrating though, and I do have a Netflix subscription, but I don't use it as often perhaps I could, because I do find it very frustrating the way they do it. Like, for example, the original Doctor Who series. That's actually what made me buy a Netflix subscription, because I knew they had it. And at one point they had just about everything up from the first 2 Doctors, apart from the bits that the BBC lost.
Yeah.
And then they deleted it all and replaced it with about 10 episodes.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at this thinking, what the insert rude word here?
Yeah, I can understand that. Ours is the same. They did that with the Doctor Who stuff, which is weird because obviously the new series are available on both Hulu Plus and well, actually on Hulu Plus, Amazon streaming, and Netflix.
Oh, actually, yeah, I've just reminded myself of something I saw on Twitter today. Carol Ann Ford, who played the Doctor's granddaughter in the first ever...
Oh, Susan?
Yes, Susan, that's it, thank you. She turned 75 today.
Wow.
Yes, I know. These are, yeah, I admire you being willing to play these, because I find them very, very frustrating just watching you do it.
Yeah, you get into a rhythm eventually, but this is better than playing it by myself though.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go to a system where I post commentary on any that I actually just play for myself, because it's a very lonely game if you have to fill the conversation entirely. So thank you for coming and helping me with this.
Always a pleasure. Yeah. People saying, do you want to talk rubbish for several hours and also plug your live stream, which is beam.pro/Simon Parsons on a Wednesday evening between 7:30 and midnight GMT. And I'm always willing to do so.
You're so wonderful. You crack me up.
And by wonderful, you mean a complete bastard. I do understand, yes.
No, you're good. It's so funny. Like, I don't mind. You talk about my stuff when I'm on your videos and stream, so...
If you did mind, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation, let's be honest here.
I don't know, I'm a get all things out on the table kind of gal. I just spent so long in a relationship where the other person just did not want to talk about anything important.
Yeah, I can sympathize with that one.
Feels like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Coming. Oh god, I just remembered a platforming section which is terrible and I hate it, and it's a while now, but even in anticipation of it, I'm like, Has these like floating platforms which have sort of like a seesaw action, but some of them are really far apart, so you do get into the arena of having to be really super precise.
Yeah, oh, yeah, oh.
Oh, good, another one. Let's see if there's anything back here. Nope. Same with watching other people play this game instead of playing it.
The belligerents, without true cause or purpose.
Well, I've heard a lot of people say that there aren't a lot of complete
whom they
LPs
hated
of this.
for being different. The invaders
Well,
commanded
no, I wonder why.
the assaulted would not comprehend the
I know
masses
PewDiePie
of
played
the
quite a bit.
Still, they stayed on, trying to
And
complete
then there
their
are
lessons
speedrunners.
and recover their past. The cruel interlopers attacked at intervals instead of
yeah.
killing them all at once. The wretched survivors suffered into
It's not the easiest game in the world to play through, I should imagine, and especially not, and like you're saying, giving a commentary on it.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times the commentary that I've found can be rather unpleasant. Like a lot of... There's a speedrunner who thought it was like really funny when there's a very brief section of the game where you're remember when you're at the docks and she's looking for her old nanny, and there's this this sailor runs past, or like Alice runs past him, and he calls her the C word. And this like speedrunner LPer thought that was like the greatest thing in the world. I was like, wow, okay, so why am I watching you? Do anything ever?
Yeah, there was one. I'm a big Half-Life fan, and when Black Mesa, which was basically a reimagining of the original Half-Life in the Half-Life 2 engine, came out, I was really interested in it. So I watched a few, and there was one really good platformer playing it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. But I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it through the end because all he was at the one point he just lost the ability to speak coherently, and it was just 20 minutes long of him going, "I did this like the boss," and I'm thinking, yeah, okay.
Like,
Once,
did he have a stroke?
interesting. Twice, annoying. 450 times, right, I'm doing something else.
I jumped right into it.
Well, at least you did it wholeheartedly, yeah?
Yep. I celebrated.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I know what I need to do, and I'm not doing it. I don't need to jump. I need to shrink. There we go.
Yeah, well, I think Jessica Holly, if anyone's going to play it through to the end, it is going to be April here.
Ideally. I can get through the end of this game. I really enjoy playing it, like, legitimately.
It'll take a while, but I mean, on the bright side, at least this one actually does have an ending. I mean, there's like, there is never going to be an ending to my Minecraft series, for example.
Well, it's not the kind of game that you end.
Yes, exactly. But I do think that that sometimes can be a bad thing. Having an ending to something is sometimes a good thing.
Yeah, it feels nice when you actually finish a game. When I finished Gone Home and Wolf Among Us and all of that, it felt good. Sims LPs are very open-ended. I mean, you really just kind of have to make some sort of arbitrary decision. It's like, okay, it's time.
Yes. And normally it's crashing more often than I'm watching it, which is really frustrating. Yeah. Each episode takes 45 minutes of restarting the game to get 20 minutes of footage.
Exactly. That's the thing that's been roughest for me. Shit. This is gonna take me a minute.
It's a bit like having some sharpened bamboo shoved up where the sun doesn't shine.
Yeah, like, there's a... Do you know who Epic Name Bro is?
Nope.
Yeah, he does soul stuff.
Uh-huh.
And, oh, are you...
Oh, man. That was rude.
That was so rude.
That sounds like a good friend you've got there, Jessica Holly.
Oh!
Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, Epic Name Bro, he does soul stuff. He even wrote some of the, he helped write the Souls 2 guide. It's very good. And he's gotten better, since he got married and he had a daughter.
Yeah.
But, the thing about it was, like, the first time I ever watched him do anything, it was because I was looking up how to complete a specific objective in the game.
Yeah.
And he said something, he was like, oh yeah, so you're gonna go up here near the statue of the princess bitch with the big tits. And I just remember thinking, what? It's like, that came out of nowhere. Like, do you have some sort of issue with this sort of not even like a character? Like, are you angry with her? Did she do something to you? It's just weird. But, yeah, he's gotten a lot better. Obviously now that he has a daughter, which I guess is better than nothing, but...
Well, yes, absolutely. A son would be far superior, but you can't have everything.
Of course.
But that's probably not what you meant, was it?
Yeah. I know what you mean. But he is very good at what he does.
Yeah. No, it's true, and one of the things that having a child does is teach you to moderate your language, because if nothing else, you'll get into huge amounts of trouble because of the child's expanded vocabulary, which they're going to use at the most inopportune moment.
Yeah. I had a pretty dirty mouth growing up, but I have a pretty dirty mouth now. But my mother, she didn't make a big deal of it. Like, so I would swear, and she wouldn't get all upset or anything, which made it less likely that I was gonna fetishize swearing in general, because there was just no fun in it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, from the point of view of an 8-year-old, that is very, very disappointing.
Mm-hmm. Just looking for a reaction.
Yes.
Not getting one.
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
God.
no. Oh, bad luck.
Come and watch April stream and have a stroke.
Oh, bad luck. One of the things I play on my live streams, and no, I'm not going to do it again because I think that joke is wearing a bit thin. Is Agrarian Skies, which is a modded Minecraft game, and it's really, really fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. But the problem is that a lot of these modded stuff really, really lagged the game out.
Yeah.
And the Agrarian Skies is a Sky Island game. It's basically you have this all the terrain has been removed from the game apart from this tiny little bit that you start on, and you need to build it out. Okay, so if you step off or if you accidentally walk too far, you end up plummeting to your doom.
Yeah, that would make me super mad.
Which, because of the lag, I've done on a rather depressing number of occasions.
Oh. Yeah. That would be infuriating.
Incredibly so, yes.
God.
Right, well, it's coming up to 2 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
I did notice you just saved, so I think it's time for it's time for Simon to go beddy bye.
I should probably stop too. Yeah. Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock here, but I have to go clean. So thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Like, super, 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 super appreciate it.
Always happy to do so. And if you finish cleaning your place and you want to hop around to do some more, you're always welcome to come around to mine.
Thanks. On Wednesdays, right?
I was actually talking about cleaning my house, but yes, you're always welcome to my live streams as well. which incidentally happened on a Wednesday evening between 7:30 and midnight GMT on beam.pro/Simon Parsons.
Yes, go check out his stream. And thank you all so much for joining me here. This has been super exciting, super fun. And you've just taken such great care of me. You, Simon, and the chat and all that. It's been really great.
It's been loads of fun. Thank you for inviting me. And you guys in the chat, make sure that April knows you appreciated it so she does some more of them.
I feel very appreciated. Thank you all so much, and have an awesome night.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.